Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to show you 3 proven formulas to turn your non-buyers into buyers on your email list as an e-commerce brand. Let's get it. All right, so you're an e-com brand and you have an email list. That email list of yours is probably full of non-buyers. Sure, of course, you have buyers on there, but if you've struggled to convert the non-buyers who are infiltrating your list into buyers, there are a few things you can do to finally get them over that hump. But keep in mind, these people have already joined your list, they've gone through your welcome series, and they still have not bought anything. So they need special treatment, and there are 3 things you should try to convert these non-buyers into people that have your product in their hands. First, you can do a mid-promo exclusive sale email. This works like a charm. You can do a PWAT anytime email, which I will break down for you, or you can do a testimonial or social proof overload. Let me dive into it. All right, so starting off with the mid-promo exclusive sale email. So this is very simple, but it's very, very effective. Let's say you're running a 20% off sale for New Year's, for the sake of this example. About 1 to 3 days before the sale expires, or even multiple times throughout the extent of the sale, you will simply be sending a plain text email only to non-buyers. This email is coming straight from the owner, and it will contain the owner's actual signature as well. So you're going to say a few things in this email. I'm going to kind of walk you through them here. First, you're going to greet the person by first name with the variable tag, custom variable tag. Then you're going to tell them you noticed they haven't had a chance to try out any of your products yet. Then you're going to tell them that right now is the perfect time to do so because of your 20% off New Year's sale. Then you're going to say you're not running a sale like this again for a long time, assuming you actually aren't. Don't lie here. Then, to end it off, you're going to tell them you genuinely cannot wait to hear from them after they've gotten their order, and you hope they take advantage while the sale is live. Obviously, you're going to be linking your product in that email. But from here, all you have to do is watch to see how many non-buyers you've converted into buyers on a sale that you were going to be running anyways. Second tip here is using PWAT anytime email. So the PWAT formula is a way of selling the click rather than selling the product. And you have to give the reader no choice but to actually continue on to your landing page. So PWAT stands for problem, why, agitate, tease. And this will be another plain text email where you're basically just going to relate to the reader's problems, explain why this problem occurs, agitate the problem, so like rub some salt in the wound, and then tease the solution to their problem. So this is much less branding and it's purely direct response copy. So if you're not comfortable sending that type of copy to your list, that's fine. But if you want to turn these non-buyers into buyers as quickly as you can, then utilize this framework. So you're going to start, hey, first name, you're going to explain the problem, then go into why they have that problem, agitate the problem, and then tease the solution. Wishing you the best, brand owner. Here is a breakdown of what you will insert at each stage here. So it'll kind of be plugged into this template. But starting with the problem, first you're going to relate with them by connecting with their problem that your product will solve for them. So if they experience foot pain, this might be something like, do you ever find it hard to move around the house due to throbbing pain in your big toe? Really specific. And then you're gonna get into the why. So explain a probable reason they could be experiencing this exact issue. Staying with the foot pain example, that might be something like you might be dealing with gout, which is caused by a buildup of uric acid from foods like red meat and seafood. Again, we're staying really specific here. Next, you're going to be agitating that pain point. So rub a little bit of salt in the wound here by explaining what this problem can lead to in the long term. And then on the flip side, you could also explain what life would be like if they solved this problem. So an example could be, left untreated, gout has the possibility of leading to joint damage or decreased range of motion. So that's like a big thing people want to avoid. So now you're just going to tease your solution to their issue. So you're just going to tease it and include a call to action, and that could look something like this. So to protect men and women from gout-related complications later on, we developed this cream to use before bed. Click here to see how it can combat your gout. So that's just an example of how you can use this framework to get non-buyers to click on this email, check out your product. If you have a landing page, you're just going to sell the click, get them to click on the thing. You don't have to promote the product at all. If you don't have a lot of selling done on the page you're sending them to, you might want to include some product info in the email so that you incentivize them to buy, and then give some background so that they actually do make the purchase. All right, last tip here is the testimonial / social proof overload. So this one's pretty straightforward. Every 1 to 2 weeks, just send an email to only your non-buyers segment about a customer testimonial story or a set of reviews about a specific product. So if you're worried about the engagement levels of your non-buyers and you want to keep your open rates high, you can use a 30-day engaged non-buyers segment, which is non-buyers who have opened or clicked an email in the last 30 days. And then in each of these social proof emails, it's really important that you give very clear and direct call to actions. That's why it's best if you can center it around just one product, because then you can send them to that one product. But using these shows your non-buyers that your stuff really does work, and it says what you say it will do for them. And it lowers the amount of risk in their mind of trying your product. All right, now simply do not slack on your campaign strategy. If you're an e-commerce brand that has glowing reviews and a great product and customers that really love your product, there's no reason to have a massive amount of non-buyers sitting around in your list. Set up a campaign calendar and be sure to specifically mail a targeted message to these non-buyers every single week if you can. Get your product in their hands, because if it's truly good, they will buy more or tell their friends. Now, if you'd like my team and I to set up a tailored campaign for you and write, design, and implement all the content every single week, every single month, and analyze all the data, hit the link in the description to book a quick call with me where we will go over the current state of your email and SMS operations, your goals for the company, and how email and SMS fits into that, and then how we could possibly help you towards those goals. I hope you found this video valuable. I hope to talk to you soon.